broken vow, laughter in darkness, asking why. Free, forget yourself.
Would you forgive me if I killed someone? Ooh. I don't know you. I'm the one at fault. I killed him. I drove away. I let him die alone. I don't know you. If you killed someone, would you ever forgive yourself? No. Then let me ask you a question. Do you hate yourself? The nightmare again. More and more often lately. And more vivid this time. Is the subject ready? Prepping her now. Okay, I'll be waiting in the lab. Today is the day we go back in time to change her fate. And you can erase your sin for good. Yes, Father. The flower. Okay. The little girl, barely alive, is a subject for our experiment. An experiment. To erase our sin. Okay. Looks like we're playing as Nala. I regret that it made me hate myself. I killed my grandfather. Enter the room. I don't remember why or how. There's a gap in my memory. But I know it killed him. I want to erase this regret. Uh-oh. Is this experiment failing? What is happening? Who are you? Memory holder, the flower. The experiment subject? You could say that, yes, we are the same. I am her, the one with the power you seek. What is going on? What happened to the experiment? The experiment? I interrupted it. You and Toga, your foster father, you were trying to take a peek at my memory, weren't you? Well, I will show you. Show me what? Memory's the one you seek most. The ones I seek the most. You'll see. This is getting trippy. Is it the first time you meet you? Time moves forward, but I'll bring you backward. Move on and deepen your memory. Come. Enter the memory. Let's do it. Here. An argument. Okay. Press RB to go to the next memory point. See her. Talk to her. He lied to me on my birthday. He's basically my parent and lied to me. All I wanted was proof of his love. Now I'm alone. Who are you? Someone lied to her. She felt betrayed. But why? Whose memory is this? Sadly, you'll know. Pain. Failed feelings, missed chances, mistakes. Frozen forever. Regret. Examine. Talk to her. Grandpa. Ah! I know who you are. No, I don't want to see this again. I don't know what happened. I just came here and he's just sick, right? He's only sleeping, right? He's okay, right? He's not dead, right? Why? Why is it shown to me? Why is it seeing it again? Help. Nala, come down. Calm down. I'm here. Whoa. Why did you show me that? Because it was the last memory I have in me. Those statues. Those statues with the mask, what are they? That was a statue of memory. It represents a moment that happened in the past. It was my memory, wasn't it? Yes, that was your darkest memory. It is your memory, but from my perspective. What are you? How do you have my memory? To put it simply, I was some kind of time traveler, and currently my soul is trapped in this memory. That's why the girl you experimented on has no soul. A time traveler? To be specific, I could travel between memories. I saw your memory last, and my soul got stuck here. What? Yes, I brought you here to help me. The only way to free our souls is to change the ending of this memory. Will you change the ending of the memory? Yes. How? Patience. First, you need to see the other side of the story. The other side? A side of the story that you desperately need to understand. Okay, I'm back as Nala. The other side. Examine. Talk to him. Did I do that right? Should I not yell? Was I being too emotional? I didn't mean to ruin her birthday, but Nala must have been upset. Grandpa, how you're here, alive? What happened? Should I check on her? Does she even want to see me right now? She yelled at me, cussed at me, She's never been like that before, and I got so mad. Don't lie to me that you actually care, just leave me. Does she really hate me now? Grandpa, it's me, No. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You can't tell him who you are, or this man will be ruined. Meaning we can't get out of here. I'd like to continue the dialogue, just listen to him for now. All I wanted was for my granddaughter to be happy on her birthday. How did things turn out like this? There's more to this story. Explore this memory. Okay. Okay. Let's explore then. I hate being alone. Let's view his story. What is this? What is what? The delivery room cupboard. There's a box. No, I don't know anything about that. It's supposed to be Nala's, I think. Anyways, I don't know. What is that? Huh? What is what? Inside the cupboard, near the front door. I don't know. It's probably Grandpa's. It's definitely not mine. A lost memory? Neither of us know anything about this. Who does it belong to? I don't remember anything about this. That's neat. Grandpa doesn't seem to recall either. What is this item, and why is this important to my memory? Who does this belong to? Read journal. Okay. When you see the flower icon on top right, you can press start to open the journal. Okay. All right. Echo. The story. Do you remember Echo? It's an old storybook of mine. Nala used to love it so much. Her mother used to read it before her bedtime, but that was like 10 years ago. What was her mother like? She was a lovely and very kind woman. When my son first introduced her to me, I'd never seen him happier in his life. I also remember when Nala was born, how precious that moment was to all of us. Nala is their only child, so of course her mother doted on her, so much while her father worked hard at his job. When they still lived here, I remember at night Nala would always run to her mother with that book and beg her to read it every single night before sleeping. I don't know what happened to her and my son. They never came back to us. But know that Nala missed them, especially her mother. She needs her motherly love. Can you tell me the story? Sure. A puppy lost in the forest. She's hurt and her body is covered in ash. Alone, not knowing where to go, she keeps walking. Along the way, she meets the twins. They invite her to play. She's happy. Suddenly, they go ahead and she's left behind. Alone, not knowing where to go, she keeps walking. Then she meets a man. The man wants to run with her. She is happy. But he goes too fast, leaving her behind. Alone again, with nowhere to go, she keeps walking. She heard a woman calling her inside. In front of the warm fireplace, she falls asleep. Alone and afraid, she keeps walking. But then in the end, she is reunited with her loved ones. They're calling her out by name. Come here, Echo. Aw. Echo, does that title ring a bell? The children's book. Oh, I read the old storybook. Yes, I do know that book. I read it so many times now. You like the story? I read it not because I like it. Then why? Because my grandpa tells me that she used to read it to me as a kid, and it was my favorite bedtime story with her. My mother. But I can't remember the feeling I had back then when she read it to me. Do you love your mother? How can I love someone I barely even remember? I just what my grandpa told me, that she used to read me that book, and it was apparently my favorite. It is a good story though, even though I can't remember why I liked it that much. Now that you talk about it, I just recall that the story is actually pretty sad and tragic. It looked cute and happy, but actually tells a story about a dog memory and her family before meeting them in the afterlife after a fire. It's implied, but you know when you read it. He said my mother was a beautiful person. He said that I was happy when she read me this story, but why can't I recall that happiness? Alright. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so. don't see anything else in here. Does not play any instruments. Oh yeah, she can play piano, guitar. She's completely self-taught. Young kids these days are amazing, aren't they? They can learn instruments like that by themselves. So talented. The guitar of hers looks really cool. Yes, it is. In her hands, it does look and sound beautiful. You listen to her play? Of course, I can hear from outside the room. It's beautiful. I'm so proud of her. She bought it herself because she loves making music. She works so hard, she deserves happiness. I wish I could see her play more in the future. I hope she doesn't give up on her dream. Nice guitar. Thanks. You play a lot? Used to, but lately I play the keyboard more often. But this guitar has a special place in my heart. It was the first instrument I bought myself. I'm still proud of that. Saving my lunch money for months to buy that. Just so I can play my favorite music. Tell me about your favorite music. I'm interested in multiple genres. I used to use that guitar to cover songs of my favorite bands, and sometimes create my own as well. But I have a favorite band called Comet and Mummy Land, and they're awesome. They saved me, made my life at that moment happy. That's why I'm so glad I bought that guitar. It felt magical to save my life. First is right by myself. It was my passion, my world. Grandpa knew about it. Music was my passion. I worked really hard for it. He told me back then, but I'd be disappointed that I gave up on that passion in the future. Okay. Oh. It looks like the album cover for that band. You said something about your favorite band, right? Can you tell me more? Yes, you saw my precious collection of Comet and Mummy Land albums in the poster. Yeah, tell me more about them. I mean, what can I tell you? They're awesome. They're an indie folk band with amazing members, so talented. They've written incredible music with relatable and sincere lyrics about life. I love them so much. They're the reason I'm into making music in the first place. Do you love music? I used to love them. I mean, for one, they're awesome. Their music is awesome, and it saved me. They're my heroes. There's a certain incident from middle school that broke me. And at that point, I wanted to give up on life. There was no point anymore. That's when I listened to them. It was an experience I'll never forget. Wonder what happened to her. Hey, do you know what Nala's favorite music is? To be honest, I don't understand too much, so I can't say I do. But I do know there's a certain band she really loves. Like it was 3 years ago when she was really into that band. I know the name of the band. What was it again? Comet in Wonderland. Yes, that's it. I knew the name when I was looking for something for her. Anyway, I remember seeing her collection in her room, like a photo of the members with their signatures on it. Nala told me about them, and every time she talks about them, she's very excited, and I love that. I think it was the radio that was next. Yep. So the radio, picture, piano. Why do you have a boombox? Why not? You have a phone, don't you? Of course I do. I do use it to listen to music. It depends on my mood, okay? Do you use it often? Yes, but not now. Why? Because I want to be alone. I don't want to invite anyone to listen with me. I don't want Grandpa to hear what I'm hearing. I don't want him to hear anything from my room. End of story. Do young kids these days use boom boxes? Well, you're asking the wrong person. But Nella does use one. Well, usually she does. Usually? Yes, but right now I don't hear anything from her room. You could hear it? Of course, it's pretty loud. But I like the music she plays. It usually sounds very emotional. Music is precious to her. I know that much. Why don't you check on her? Right now, I'm too distracted by my thoughts after the fight. There's too much to process all of a sudden, and I'm really stressed out. Understandable. I wonder what's in that music then. Damn, she doesn't want to open up. I mean, it's a teenager thing though. Let's go to the keyboard. You have a lot of music stuff. What do you mean stuff? Any story behind the keyboard? The story? I got it as a gift from one of my grandpa's friends. He said he doesn't use it anymore. It's kind of old, but it still works nicely. I use it a lot, usually when I write my own music. Your own music? Huh? Yeah, I suck though, so I haven't shared any of them with anyone. I dream that one day I will. I'll sing one of my songs in front of someone. Now I'm too scared though. A dream. Dreams are useless if you don't have anyone to share it with. You'll be consumed with regret and if you keep on waiting. At the end, your dream will transform to I wish I could go back in time. I don't understand what you're saying. So Nala really loves music stuff, huh? Yes, she does. It makes me happy to see that she has a hobby that makes her happy and passionate sometimes. The keyboard. Can she play the keyboard well? Keyboard? Oh, you mean the piano? It's keyboard, Gramps, not a piano. Oh yes, of course, a keyboard. Nala used to scold me for calling it a piano too. She loves her keyboard. It's a gift from someone in the family, I think. I forgot who. She only showed me her playing once, but I've overheard her play a couple times. She's good too. Plays beautifully. And the songs she always plays felt emotional and heavy. Do you know anything about the upside down picture frame in her room? I think it was a picture of her and her parent. Her name was Anissa. Why is it upside down? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Tell me about her friend. She used to come over a lot, and Anissa was her best friend since grade school, but somehow she hasn't come over again since middle school. I tried asking her about it, but Nala doesn't want to talk about it. She said it's fine, but they went separate ways. She doesn't seem happy when she says that, but I don't want to pry too much, so I'll let her be for now. You want to talk about the upside down frame? Well, what upside down? Oh. Why is it upside down? Because I don't want to see it, of course, ever. Why? Because it hurts to remember her. I thought we were such good friends. She was the one who was there for me when no one else was, and in the end I found out that she was the same as everyone else. Looking at the picture reminds me of how I have no friends, or no real relationship at school, and it's just pathetic. I was naive, I was hated, I was an idiot, I'm just... What'd she do? She never was. It was all fake. She was fake. Can you tell me about your family? It's just the two of us now. Ooh, two of us? There's only me and Nala now. Back then it was more lively. Oh. That's what you meant. There was me and my wife Ellie. And my son, his wife, and their daughter Nala. She, I'm sorry, are you okay? Yeah, sorry, I miss her so much, I'm forever in debt to her. What will I do without her? I'm sorry, what I was about to say was that my son and his wife left Nala in her care. Not long after that, I lost my wife. After I lost her, I noticed my health started deteriorating. At this point, Nala is the only thing that matters to me. Ellie is gone, and now the only one she has left. Your son and his wife, what happened to them? They left a long time ago and never came back. Why did they leave? It's complicated. I know it was because of their work. He was a scientist and he found something that made him decide to leave the company he worked for. But one day my son and wife came to our house. They said they'd leave in a hurry. They didn't explain where or why exactly, but I could tell they were panicked. They left Nala in our care and left. That was 10 years ago and never came back. Aren't you pissed off at them? Love a child to you just like that. I was shocked, yes, but I was angry. I wasn't angry at them. Simply because I love Nala, I knew from looking at them and paying them to leave her, especially her mother. They trusted Nala to me, and to us, she is the most important in the world right now. I want to take care of her. I would do anything for her, even at the expense of my own health. But I was not alone back then. Ellie was with me. I don't know what happened to your family. Can you tell me? Sure. My grandpa passed away, or my grandma passed away not too long ago. My mom and dad, they left. I don't know why they left, but they left a long time ago. Haha. It just been so long, I don't really remember them properly. My mom and dad. Can't remember what their faces look like unless I look at them in a family picture. I'm sorry. That's okay, it's not your fault. That's just how it is. What do you think happened to them? Who knows? All I know is they left me alone when I was very little, without any explanation. Maybe they got tired of me? I don't know. I mean, everyone else has tired of me, so I'm not surprised. Even Grandpa. How are you feeling right now? Not okay, of course. Grandpa said they love me, but I can't remember the last time I... Sorry. I can't remember the last time we had... I can't remember the last talk we had. The last meal we ate together. The last time my mom read to me a bedtime story. Their smile, their faces. Their faces. I can't remember them unless I look at them in the picture. Last time I felt their love for me, now I'm not even sure what they ever did. Damn. Mom and Dad left me when I was young. Grandpa said it was because of their dangerous work. And Grandma died not long after. Leaving it with an unstable child is a burden. Clock. Tell me what happened today. Where were you and Nala fighting? It's my fault. I was being too hard on her. Now she's mad at me. It was supposed to be a perfect day. What happened? I was picking her up from school. Suddenly she asked if we go to music for a moment before going home. So we did. Even though originally I wanted us to go home as quickly as possible, but I thought, why not? She said she only wanted to look around, but somehow when I got there, it felt like an ambush. An ambush? She showed me an item that she liked. She was excited too, and I thought she wanted me to buy it for her. Of course, I knew it was her birthday, and I did promise to buy a present, but it was too expensive and too sudden. I spent a lot of money on medicine recently. I couldn't afford that album for her. But you did make a promise to her, though, right? I did promise a present, yes, but I didn't know she wanted that album specifically. So when she got home, she got mad at me, saying all sorts of stuff. She crossed the line that shouldn't be crossed when you talk to an elder, especially family, so I grounded her. I'd never seen that man before, but throwing all kinds of language at me and telling me to leave her alone. I'm still trying to understand where all this anger came from. Does she really want the album that badly? Moments after this happened, it was his last moment. His last words to him were, "Just leave me alone." He told me what happened today. I don't want to talk about it. It's your birthday today, isn't it? Don't mention that to me. Not today. It hasn't been a great day today. What happened? I think it was in the afternoon. We were just coming home from after Grandpa picked me up from school. After getting out of the train station, I asked him, "Grandpa, can we go to the music store before going home?" He said yes. I was excited because it was my birthday, and I don't know why, but he hasn't been talking about it at all to me. He promised me that he'd get a present, so I thought, rather than waiting for him to remember, I'll show him something I like. So I did. What happened in the music store? I showed him the album I always wanted. I told him that, but he said no. He said he couldn't afford it, and we just went home. What happened at home? I got mad because he forgot his promise to me. He doesn't care about me. I said horrible things to him. I ran to my room, turned on music, locked the door, and cried. Sounds like typical kids thing. Damn. What was that? I sense something. What is it? Before that, let me tell you about the mission and my power. Yes, I'm the only one who can interact with the past. What you see is a repetition of it, but it has a limit. What is it? The limit is I can change small things. I can only interact in a discrete way. For example, I can only move small objects from one place to another, or interact with an object in a way that's distracting enough but not too much. The memory will change accordingly. To put it simply, tell me what you want me to do and I'll try to make it happen in the past. As long as the change serves the purpose of the mission. The mission? Yes, I need to make a decision on what to change in this memory based on the information you have after you've seen both sides of your memory. The change can only serve one purpose, to change the ending, right? What's next? Answering questions. If I will ask you a question, you answer. Put the items you want to associate here. You can reset the button if you need to clear the slots. What was shown in the first statue of the memory? What was the reason? Okay. I was ringing at him because you forgot the promise and I crossed the line. Okay. Locked myself in a room, grabbed my grandpa in the living room. We were alone, didn't talk to each other. I was also wearing earphones, so neither of us could hear anything from each other's rooms. As both of you were alone, my last words to him were hateful and I didn't mean it. The last time I talked to him was in the argument and I told him to leave me. I didn't think it would be the last time I saw him. But that was your regret. My words to him. I don't want those to be my last words. You can. I will give you a second chance to talk to him. At the argument, both of you were alone, so you didn't have a chance to talk to him, right? Right. So to change the ending and change your last words to him, we need to make us talk again. That's correct. So you tell me what to do, and I will do it for you. After this, I'll prepare the room for simulation to change the memory. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Here we go. After the argument, Grandpa will be all alone. It's getting trippy now. Suddenly, the TV will turn on. But bothered by it, you'll just turn it off. You'll sit down alone for the last time. Okay. You'll notice the boombox is missing. You'll hesitate to search the living room. You'll give up looking and proceed to use the headphones. Okay. There we go. Let's hide the headphones. Undying. You notice the headphones are missing. Okay. Frustrated, you'll use the boombox. Grandpa will hear the music. He'll knock on their door. And you'll okay. You will open the door for him, right? Yes. And both of you will have a second chance to talk again. And that will change the ending. And we will be free finally. Okay. What? What did you just say? I hate him. I wish he would just leave me alone. No, you don't mean that. I can't find my headphones. Why can't I find them? Damn it. Why now? I wanted to be alone, but now he... Just leave me alone. I don't want anyone here. Uh-oh. Sigh. Why won't she open the door? I just want to check on her. What happened? She wouldn't open the door for me. I was left alone in the living room thinking, and I heard the music from her room. I snapped out of it, made her favorite food, her grandma's fried rice, hoping that would cheer her up, and we could talk about what happened. But she wouldn't open. He was right there. You left him to die again. No, you can't blame me. I didn't know she wouldn't open the door for him. Oh God. But she was you. You left her to die. It's hopeless, the ending can't change. The memory world is destroyed. I don't know what to do. I can't understand her. I can't understand myself from back then. Why didn't I open the door? Remember what you felt back then, Nala? Remember the feelings that I had before Grandpa's death? Remember what made me hate myself? Remember who loved you and who left you alone. remember mom and dad. We start the day to end the night. You were there. You were. You were my home. I'm running to you, but why? Why did you leave me? Grandpa, Grandma. I still have you, right? We can still be happy, right? Grandpa? Are you going away again? No parents. Grandma's dead, Grandpa's here, but I feel alone. I was lonely after that. I hate being alone. Time has passed. I feel like I should run. Where are they? I met Anissa a year after parents left me. She lit my world, became best friends, and have been since. Middle school, I made a horrible first impression because I got bullied, but she was like there for me. I came to her house wanting to help her and hoping we still celebrate the day. She opened the door, I saw the truth. She was not busy at all. I saw her, the same people that bully me, playing together, having fun. She was one of them. I hit the point in my life where I was done with it, I'm just done. I wanted to die. I was about to give up to the monster inside me. I was going to fight back. Until I hear them. I fell in love, I was rejuvenated, I smelled like never before. I learned some instruments, dreaming of making my own music one day. I got better, I got a dream, I found a reason to live. I was happy. I found a whole new world, and the best of all, he noticed me. Grandpa knows my happiness, we were getting close again. The distance between us was closing. We were finally happy again. Today was my birthday. That was our last few moments of happiness. is happening?
Release the shadows in your gentle heart. Basking, rushing in. Air is getting loose and the voices in her head. They starts to speak. They say,
I missed you, Grandpa. Nala. Then am I.
There's no forgiveness. Suffer forever.
That's crazy.
Grandpa? Grandpa? No. Please. Grandpa. No. What? Grandpa, don't. I love you. I love you. Please. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me. I'll be your good girl. I'm sorry. Please. Don't go. I don't even want the CD. I just want to be with you as my parent. You're my everything. Please. Grandpa. Grandpa, I promise. Grandpa, please. No. Grandpa. No. No. Why? Why? What the heck? What did I just...
I remembered it all. Please, Flower. I want to see him one more time. that memory? Regret? Why bother? Why go through it again? Why do you want to remember? I thought I deserved the pain before I erase it all. And after you see it all, do you think you still deserve the pain? Okay.
Now you care about what I want.
I'm not deaf. Just tell me what
What
you...
do you want? I mean, I never begged for anything to you, ever! All I wanted was one thing, and you just...
Nala, I don't like this new attitude.
What?
Yes, you have seen everything you need to know. All my memories in his side of it. Okay. On the day he died, it was a special day. What day was it? Okay. It was my birthday. And then, what was the reason you were angry on your birthday? Okay. Your big passion at the time of your life was music. Okay. So far, so good. To be happy. No, he didn't. He remembered it and thought about it all this time. About me, about what would make me happy. He would forget about such an important promise to the most important person in his life. So, would he really break his promise? Okay. He had all his time, but he gave it to me, so he thought it wasn't what I wanted. He didn't want to disappoint me. He had a gift for you. I had to ask him something. What do you want to know from him? The gift. I want to know why before I can make a decision what to change in the memory. Okay, I'll get you to them. Thank you. Talk to him, find out the truth, and change the ending, okay? Here we go. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Your promise. You kept it, didn't you? Please tell me the truth. Yes, I did. Why didn't you tell Nala? Because I didn't want to give her the wrong present. I can't. I'm afraid to disappoint her. Before her birthday, I did some research to try to get to know her better. I figured out her passion in music and her favorite band, Comet and Mummyland, so I saved up and bought their merch. I thought it would be the perfect present for her, but at the store, she mentioned that she wanted this most was her CD. I panicked thinking I bought the wrong present for her, so I hid it. Damn. Sorry, I didn't realize that. That was all I wanted. You deserve better. Nala, I will make it better. Flower. Okay. Show Nala the gift. You both will come home from the music store. Okay. He'll get angry, the argument will start. No, please, not again. But then you'll notice something on the table. You'll see that as a gift from a comment in Mommyland t-shirt. You ask him about it, and Grandpa will awkwardly explain. Manipulate the ending. Thank you. Even if it starts roughly, even if it's hard to express your feelings, in the end, you'll find the truth. The truth he thinks of you. That he never broke his promise.
On a quiet night, a little heart cried when he left her with teardrops in her eyes. Weight of the past, the shadows in her heart, unspoken apologies were tearing her apart. Years down the road, she took on a quest. In therapies and grace, she sought to see. I'm sorry I yelled. I see your pain. I see the story that we shared. Oh, I'm sorry I yelled. I never meant to hurt you. Please take my hand. I'm sorry I yelled. The anger's in my voice. I wish I could turn back the time. Oh, the time. I'm sorry I yelled. I never meant to hurt you. Reaching out, please forgive me.
Thank you, Nala. Did we change the ending? We did, thanks to you. I'm free and can continue my journey. We wake up. What was that dream?
She dreamed of presents
It's like a different reality where me and Grandpa were.
light, but we just once lived a forgotten gift.
Oh, Grandpa, I missed you.
Ignited a fire, emotions split,
Wouldn't be here without you.
tears welled up, she couldn't understand. How could he forget in this small
Now that breakfast is ready.
in this small land? Words fueled by anger, they
Oh, and sis.
little did she know,
Thank you for everything.
cruel affair. Oh, how the winds of fate they blow. I left myself a hurtful throw. No chance for sorries and no goodbyes. Just unanswered questions and asking why. Days turned to ashes, time slipped away. I feel his absence like a shadow sway, but the weight of guilt, a crushing pain, unspoken apology, it all remains. Regret and memories are intertwined. A storm of emotions she couldn't find. A heart once whole, now torn and bruised. In the depths of sorrow, she's so confused. Oh, how the winds of fate they blow. I left myself a hurtful throw. No chance for sorries and no goodbyes. Just unanswered questions and asking why. Years have passed, the wounds are still there. Struggle within a painful tear. Learning that forgiveness, they must begin. Even when we are out of time. Oh, how the winds of fate they blow. I left myself a hurtful throw. No chance for sorries and no goodbyes. Just unanswered questions and asking why. In the echoes of memories, she finds a way, hoping that love transcends time's sway. In a song of remorse,
What a game.
a
Great story.
melody of grief.
Actually, love the artwork in it too. It's
Learning to forgive herself. So in the end, she could say to him. I love you.
Right, so that was Undying Flower, the debut title of Indonesian-based studio Calcats. It was a short but a strong tale of grief, family, and understanding. I enjoyed the design and overall narrative of the game. But if you'd like to check out for yourself, check the description down below for the store link. Thank you to indie.io for a copy of the game. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.